Welcome to the Future Van Lodgers of America show, hosted by Miami Mike 247. I'm your host, and so we thank you guys for joining us. I'm actually a little, I thought I would do a video because, as you guys know, I am from Miami. And as all of you guys know, here in Miami, I should say, I'm in Southern California now, we have been suffering from, they were suffering from the effects of Hurricane Irma. And I just want to give peace and blessings and to everyone that was affected by Irma. And that's why I'm wearing my Miami Hurricanes jersey and my trusty Miami Hurricanes ball cap. Just to be in solidarity with friends and family that are currently in Miami, dealing with the hurricane. I spoke to loved ones, family members. My parents actually went up into Georgia to escape the threat of the storm. Other family members stayed in Miami. They did lose electricity. And some of them still have electric outages that they're dealing with, as I'm sure you guys have seen on the news and things of that nature. So just wanted to reach out and do this video in solidarity. As you guys know, I'm preparing to build my van, and we're just right now in the preparatory stages of preparing. And I thought it would make a really good idea to start this video series to get ideas and concepts from those guys who do it all the time. They're currently van dwelling. I guess we should say current van lodgers of America. And so the first thing that I want to do is ask a few questions. Because, like I said, brand new with this thing. And like I say, I plan to take this van back to South Florida, hurricane country. And so what we saw already there, I saw that a lot of folks that did van dwelling were leaving the area. If you were seeing this video and you were in South Florida during the hurricane, what options did you choose to go with? I'm sure there were some folks that didn't leave, some folks that did leave. What were some of the options that you chose to do as far as storage of your van? Did you stay in your van during the storm? And so if you can put in the comments below, that would be awesome. Excuse me. Something else that I'm thinking about that I'd like to get some understanding on and get an idea about excuse me, would be as far as van dwelling and locations for parking. Because as I look at these different current van dwelling videos, the one thing that they're always concerned about is finding a great place to park. I think it's one of the van dwelling at video streams that I watch a lot is Into the Mystic. Dude is great. He also drives an Astro van, and I've been watching you, and I love the concepts. You give me a lot of ideas. Question for you, something that I don't know if I've seen on your videos yet, because I'm just starting with him. Have you ever used the concept of parking inside of a parking garage? Now, something that I know is very common in the state of Florida is we have all-night parking garages where, for instance, if you park at a mall, you park inside that parking garage as an open-air garage, but technically if you're stealthing in a cargo van, Chevy Astro style van like I am, you could veritably, and you're not having to get in and out of the van constantly, you could veritably choose a spot, maybe even up on the top of the roof, where you could veritably park indefinitely. As you know, moving the van from time to time, in other areas and things of that nature. But my questions would be, what concepts or what guidance can you guys give me in the way of parking a camper van in an open-air parking garage or in a parking facility where you're not having to pay for parking, a mall garage, a government facility garage, public parking spacing? Another concept that I'm considering is a parking area at stadium events, for instance, or malls. We have, you know, the Simonized malls. They have very large parking areas. Many times they're, you know, monitored by security. But the great factor is that, for instance, in Into the Mystic, and it was another guy said this as well, so it kind of resonated with me. Gotta definitely represent Miami. Peace and blessings to Miami, speaking your names to the universe, wishing that the universe would take entire coverage over the entire city of Miami right now and just keep you guys safe and help you prosper once again. We will be there soon. Soon as this whole hurricane season is gone, we're planning to jet out that way and begin this van preparation concept. So I guess my question to you guys again is, if you can in the comments below, please tell me of concepts that you guys have used or you've thought of using, and just the pitfalls of open air garage spacing in a parking area garage, at a mall, at a, just open air that you don't have to pay for, is open air parking. Another question that I have that I've been pondering and I want to get some general ideas on in the way of van life would be, let me just see how I phrase this. Registration between vans and RVs. Do you guys ever wind up going into situations where you are in the same positioning with RVs? Can you technically take a camper van into an RV park? Have any of you ever experienced that type of concept, and things of that nature? So please talk about the differences between an RV and a camper van in the way of parking and areas that are designated for RVs. When a camper van shows up, how is that handled? Where does that go? That's my second question. Last question that I have is definitely going to be one that I'd like to get some feedback on. I know I've seen this concept in other van builds, but it's something that has been a bit difficult for me. Please talk about interior showers, because that's something that I'm really concerned about. I definitely would like to have an interior shower and an interior bathroom. I was told that in order to qualify as an RV, you have to have a bathroom set up in your van. Now, I wonder if simply having that 5-gallon pail with the toilet seat applied, if that would quote unquote qualify as the bathroom, or if it needs to be bolted down in some way, or if you have to bolt down shower apparatus in some way inside of the van. So yeah, please give some details on what is and what is not considered proper for converting a camper van into an RV for licensing purposes and insurance purposes. What you do and you do not need to do in order to qualify that for your restroom and your shower area. That's about it, guys. Thank you for tuning in, to all of my subscribers. Yeah, I did say any of my first subscribers, if you guys can, message me your email addresses and I will send you a signed graphic little flyer just of saying thanks, and a little word from me just saying thanks for helping me get this thing started. We've got subscribers, we want more. Please help us subscribe, help this grow. I plan for this to be, I'm also reaching out to any current van dwellers. This is current, guys. If you are currently van dwelling and you would like to participate in a series that I'm going to do of videos where it's going to be live Q&As, where I would call you, we would do it kind of like a Skype, a split screen, and I'm going to ask questions that I have and you can answer, and we can also try to do pre-stock questions where in the video right before that, I'll put it to where folks can ask their questions on the page, and then we'll go over those questions. It could really be a great thing because there's a lot of guys and gals out there like myself who literally are just getting started. Where the future is bright for us, but you guys can help shape that future by giving us the guidance that we so desperately need, helping us prepare, helping us build right, and then guiding us to becoming current van dwelling. I guess you should say lodging, which is what I chose, van lodging, lodgers of America. Again, I am Miami Mike 247 because 24/7 I am Miami Mike. Support to Miami. Go Hurricanes, go Dolphins, go Heat, go Marlins. Thank you guys for watching. Peace and blessings to you all. And we'll see you on the next episode. Again, this has been an episode of Future Van Lodgers of America. I am your host, Me Mike 247. And thanks for stopping by.